Hey everybody. So, as I've been going through my devotionals this past week and just reading scripture, I've just really been reflecting on quarantine and just how I've personally have been handling things that I've learned through quarantine and all of that good stuff. And I feel like within the first couple months of quarantine, I was just filled with so much disappointment, so much uncertainty, and just so much confusion with God. Like, God, like where are you taking us with this? What is it that you're wanting us to get out of this? And as I reflected on that, after about a month of doing this, I realized that God has taught me so much about patience. And if you know me, I am not a patient person. I wish I was better at that, but we all have our thing. But God has definitely been teaching me a lot more about patience and just how to be more of a patient person and trusting God better and not feeling like I need to rush things. And, you know, if something doesn't work out after praying for it for 2 days straight, that's okay. Like, that's normal. You're almost never going to get an answer after one day of prayer. Prayer takes time, prayer takes patience. It could take months before the Lord answers your prayer, but I promise you, if you just stay faithful and continue to pray and stay patient, the Lord will reward your faithfulness and your persistence. In James 5:7-8, it says, "Be patient then, brothers and sisters, until the Lord's coming. See how the farmer waits for the land to yield its valuable crop, patiently waiting for the autumn and spring rains. You too, be patient and stand firm, because the Lord's coming is near." So God's speaking through James here, telling us that we have nothing to worry about. Think of a time when you were going through a trial or just a long hardship or something like that, and you were faithful to God and you trusted in Him and you were patient, and then in the end, God taught you some incredible lesson or showed you some incredible miracle, whatever that may be. But just think back to that time and how incredible it felt once you got through that trial or hardship. And think of another time when you weren't faithful to God and it took you months. It may have taken you only weeks, but think about the time it took you to realize that you need God's help and that you need to stay faithful to Him, and just how dark that time was before you actually let God in and let Him work and had trust in Him. It's not an easy thing to do. I'm still working on it. I'm sure the pastors are still working on it. It's something that we're always going to have to work on. But that's normal. It's okay to be confused with God. It's okay to have those feelings, but we do need to attack those feelings. We do need to pray to God to understand what's happening. We need to faithfully pray to God every single day, whether that's just 2 minutes of saying, "God, where do you want me to go? Where are you guiding me? What is it that you want me to get out of this? What do you want me to get out of this day? Is there something you're teaching me today? Is there something you're teaching me through all this quarantine?" Just like for me, it's God teaching me how to be more of a patient person, because Lord knows I need it. But yeah, my prayer for you guys is that you'll figure that out in the next few weeks, next few days, whatever that may be, but that you just sit down and really pray and ask God what it is that He's teaching you during this time of quarantine. So yeah, bless you guys. Love you all.